Hey, what's going on, guys? So, as you can clearly see on camera, it looks like that we're gonna do some spark plugs today. These spark plugs I bought off of, actually bought from AutoZone. I'll zoom in, or I'll show you a different shot of exactly what the part number is, but I saw a recommendation online to get this one specifically for a stock 1JZGTE VVTI. These plugs can also work if you go basic power upgrade, which is another reason why I bought them, but I bought them most importantly because I don't remember the last time these plugs were changed. Again, this car came from Japan, so only God knows when they were changed last. So let's dive right into it. We'll start by obviously removing the coil pack cover. Straightforward. I'll use my Allen, and then yeah, let's just dive right into this thing, man. First things first, let's take a look at the tools that we got for today. Alright, here are the plugs that I got. Hopefully you can see this on camera. Let me just move this. I do have a film camera that I'm using today, so it does not have the luxury of autofocus. Let me move this here. So as you can see, it is the BKR 6EIX 6418. These are NGK Iridium spark plugs. Again, I saw these as the, I guess when searching online, this is what was recommended. I think it was on Drift Motion, the website off Drift Motion. I think that's what it's called. I'll plug the website in, I don't know, somewhere around in the screen to kind of confirm where I saw that recommendation from. Maybe other people can attest once you see this video. As far as tools, very basic. We're gonna have a nice little Allen, a 10 mil extensions. I don't know if we're gonna need the super long one. I use this for Hondas and other engines. And then a little impact. I doubt we're gonna use it, but maybe I'll use it to zap off the 10 mils that are holding in the coil packs. But yeah, that's what we got. All right, let's start by taking off the coil pack cover. Allen. Move this heater hose out of the way here. This should lift right up and pull out. All right, so next step is I'm gonna remove all of the spark plug wiring and the coil packs off the plugs. I did forget to mention that for the spark plugs, I do have a 5/8 socket. It is magnetic. Not sure if I'm gonna benefit from the magnetic part because those plugs kind of stick out and I could kind of see them. Maybe I could stick my finger and grab them, but I'll have the luxury of using the magnetic socket today. Not sure if it's exactly needed is what I'm trying to say. Alrighty, so let's start digging in and removing the wiring. This is where you're going to use your 10 mil to remove the 10 millimeter bolt that's holding down the coil pack. This engine is freaking hot. I just drove the car. Let's put the harness under this hose. Pull that out there. All right. Hot. Everything's super hot. Alright, I'm doing my best to give you guys kind of the best angles so you can kind of see there You can see one of the spark plugs is sticking out. So we will go ahead and use our 5/8 magnetic. And we're gonna zap it on out with the impact. Hopefully it's not on there too tight. Wow. Look at that, guys. Bunch of oil all over it. That was from the valve cover gasket. I'm not sure if you guys can get a good look at that. Let's focus here. But look at that, man. Bunch of oil. Again, that was from that valve cover gasket kind of leaking into there and it just getting caught up. Good thing we're replacing these plugs. All right, let's carry on and remove the rest. So this plug kind of suffered the opposite. This one seen a lot of water, condensation, and it kind of rusted there. Again, the tip, I don't think it looks too terrible. All right, while I have a little bit of daylight left, let's try to clean these holes. Okay, that took a really long time. So what I did is I used a combination of this poor little rag, a little bit of brake cleaner, kind of soak the rag and get a little bit in there, and then there's a plug, as you can recall. This one right here has rust. That one is specifically cylinder 1. And what I did is I, again, used the rag. I went in there with a little brake cleaner, cleaned it out, blew it out, and then I used another plug to kind of chase the rust. I don't know if since it was like kind of on the threads, not really on the threads, but I kind of just chased it because I didn't want to use a fresh plug and possibly get those threads messed up with rusty inner threads inside that little hole. So I cleaned it up to the best of my ability. Could it be better? Of course, anything could be cleaner, but it's a lot better than what it was. I shouldn't be getting any more oil in the holes in there. So what I'll do next is we'll start dropping in these fresh plugs. I recommend you buy these from the auto parts store or from a reputable seller online. Do not get the ones on eBay or Amazon. Those are fakes. Before I put them in, kind of want to show you just a quick little side-by-side of these plugs. And we got a really shallow focus here. I'm using a 45mm lens on my camera. As you can see, and the engine looks like it's gonna like the new plugs a lot more than the old ones. All right, let's drop these bad boys in. All right, I'm gonna put this plug in my 5/8 magnetic spark plug sockets. Cool. And we're just going to carefully put it on in. Thread that bad boy in by hand. Again, I've been putting spark plugs in. I've installed many spark plugs, so I have a good idea as to how tight these actually need to be. If you want to go by torque spec, I'm pretty sure the spec is somewhere online. But I kind of go with a certain hand tightness. Okay. So I typically grab the ratchet from here and turn until I feel it tighten, bottom out, nice and tight. And I give it another, I would say, quarter turn, and we're good there. Alrighty. All the new plugs are now in. What I'm going to do is quickly wipe down the 3 coil packs, which have a little bit of a oil on them, as you can see. A little wipe down. Now let's proceed to button everything back up. We're going to put our 10mm bolts on the coil packs here to hold them down, and on one of the brackets here. Alright, everything's buttoned up, and the ultimate test, let's fire her right up. I maybe should have waited a little bit before I put the coil pack cover back on, but I'm pretty confident it's going to start. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I do have a couple more maintenance items that I do want to knock out. I still got to do the oil change. I still want to replace this this radiator here, but in due time. Haven't had any leaks problems with it quite yet, but it's honestly, it doesn't look too pretty. Again, we just knocked out the spark plugs. Pretty straightforward job. The only hard part, I think, is just the engine is just super long, man, and I got to really lean over to get the plugs in and out, and the coil packs disconnected and all that stuff, but nothing crazy. I'm freaking short and I have T-Rex arms, so it takes me a little quite bit of effort to knock that out. But yeah, that's it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one, guys. Peace.